The aluminum ladder is the height of convenience. Lightweight and sturdy, it makes any ascent easier. Back in the 1930s, wooden ladders were the standard, but were extremely heavy and difficult to position. The use of aluminum took things to a whole new level. For a ladder to really hold up, the aluminum needs to be strengthened with these ingredients: silicone, magnesium, manganese, and copper. It all goes into an enormous furnace. It takes a crane to transport a hopper full of aluminum over to the furnace. The hopper opens at the bottom to unload. A worker opens a door at the front of the furnace. He wears a face shield to protect him from the blistering 700 degrees Celsius heat. He adds the other ingredients, and the heat turns it all into a liquid mass. The liquid flows out of the furnace into troughs. It seeps through holes in the troughs to molds in the ground. The liquid cools and hardens in the molds. This makes log shapes that are almost 7 meters in length. A hydraulic lift extracts them from the molds and slowly takes them to the next station. You wouldn't want to rush this job. Each log weighs 500 kilograms, and dropping one could do serious damage. A saw cuts them into pellets. The size depends on the type of ladder being made. A mechanical lift delivers a heated pellet to an extruder, and a ram pushes it into the opening. They move the die plate into position. The ram forces the hot pellet through holes in the die plate. This makes a rail shape 40 meters long. A puller drags the rail onto a table and leaves it to cool and harden. Then a circular saw slices it into manageable lengths, 6 meters. Operators feed each end of the ladder rail to jaw systems, which pull it to make it completely straight. The straightened rails now move on to the next station, where they rivet plastic feet onto the ends to keep the ladder from slipping. They stick safety information onto the rails. And now they assemble the ladder, one step at a time. Workers fit each step in the rims of the ladder rails. They rivet them into place. This will be the front of a light-duty step ladder. They install a diagonal brace and turn the ladder over to rivet the steps from the other side. It's a little more reinforcement. Then they build the back side of the step ladder. They rivet the sturdy blue plastic top onto the front and back pieces, joining the two. They install the spreader, securing it with rivets as well. And now this step ladder is ready to provide a little elevation. For a lot of elevation, they make extension ladders. They use round rungs for greater strength. They feed each rung to a coining machine, which tapers the ends. Another machine presses aluminum ferrules, or rings, onto each end. This allows the rungs to fit snugly into slots in the extension ladder side rails. Hydraulic arms reach from above and below to press fit the rungs into the side rails. Finally, workers rivet rubber pads onto the ends of the rails. This provides a firm footing for the ladder. These ladders are now complete. And if you're on your way up in the world, they'll come in handy.